I've been a fan of you as a person, how
Mm.
you choose to motivate, the tools that you use, how you connect with some of my favorite artists. It just seems like just your style of doing things is just so cool and amazing. And of course, that makes me feel that way about you. Do you have in mind, or how does your process work? Because, we know the relationship between you and some hip hop artists and other artists with your brands. Do you already have in mind someone for the Deacon? Does it happen naturally? How does that work?
Everything is organic. I don't have. It's not based on data and stats and who's hot.
Right.
I would much rather. I don't know who can make something successful or not. I don't. It's like trying to say, well, this shit's going to go viral.
Right, right, right.
Like posting something and you think it's going to be. I don't think like that.
Right.
But I do think, who do I want to be friends with? Who do I want to have a relationship with? Who do I get along with? And regardless of what happens, we're going to be friends. That's how I look at it.
And then who genuinely will appreciate the product?
So I'll give you a great example, and it's on Bel Air. Right now, there's a Cameroon artist. I'm big into Afrobeats, love Afrobeats.
Yes.
Is a Cameroon artist named Chaco, and he just released a song called Self-Made, and there's a hook in it with Bel Air. And the song is it's trending, it's hot as hell. I am all over the guy right now.
Right.
Because he just did such a solid for us.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I'm chasing him down. I'm saying, okay, how can I help? What can I do? You've just done something amazing for me. I'm all over you right now.
Well, you know what? You've been consistent with that, and I want to give you credit because, in this industry, we see people talk.
Sure.
But you have consistently, I've interviewed you like about 4 times now or so, and you've consistently said that people gravitate towards the brand and you watch them do it, and then you develop that relationship with them and the brand through that process, which I think is so cool.
It's whether they're a true big brand ambassador or a brand ambassador or just someone who's a supporter. I don't know. I believe in that. I believe in, people show you love, you got to show love back. You have to.
Right.
And that's how it's always been. And so everyone we've selected or worked with in a way there's a connection because of the brands, and we've built a relationship out of it. So if you use Ross, this is 10, 12, 14 years.
Wow.
That's what I want.
Right.
We just announced Fabio as a new brand ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
We just got along. He gets it. He's all over it. I had him, just to give you a degree, I said, if you really want to do this, go talk to Ross first. Talk to Ross and get a feel of who we are and how we do things, because
Right.
I want you to feel comfortable. This is the right move for you. This is something you want to do, not that you have to do,
Right.
that you want to do. And that's what I want in any relationship.
Well, you've done a great job with it. You have some amazing ambassadors, including Wayne, who you have on your shirt there, and many others. I love how you promote the brands, and congratulations to the baby Deacon. I'm really excited about it. Just again as a Scotch drinker, I'm so happy to be able to now support one of your brands daily.
I'll take that. And it's the newest one, and we're going to learn about it. That's the beauty of the brands. And I tell this to everybody when it comes to business or brand building is, you don't know what you have until you let it go.
Right.
And then once you let it go, you got to lean in to where it's working and where it's not. And that, to me, is good brand building. It's no different than an artist, and I take my cues from listening to music. When an artist, puts a song out and he puts it out on SoundCloud, and he finds he's got fans in Washington.
Right.
And he never knew, God, I got fans in Washington. Then if he's smart, what does he do? He goes to Washington.
Right.
Go have a show in Washington. Go build that love there. So that, to me, is good brand building, and that's what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. I want to talk about now with all these different spirits that you have and your journey. Are you going to continue to look for new spirits to launch? Is this like, was this always a part of the dream for you and your family?
The one constant, it's a good question. It's been 23 years now. The only thing that's been constant is the whole goal was, if I can come out with a better product in a category that I want to be in, I want to do it. I want to do it. So if we can, whether it's tequila, whether it's, Irish whiskey, whatever, if I can think of a way to make it better than something else, I want to do it. If I can't figure it out, I don't want to do it.
Got you.
I don't want to do it.
Do you feel a little bit responsible, not an ego thing, just us having a conversation here, for letting some of the artists know their power in terms of coming out with their own brands as well? I know you had the relationship with Jay-Z, with Ace.
Yep.
And to me, that kind of like launched something. That it changed the dynamics to kind of show that, yeah, artists can stand behind their own brand or become, an owner as well and all these different things. And then you started seeing the shift where normally people wouldn't want that. They would want to have it like, hey, we own the brand. You're just either endorsing it or playing a role, and that's that. Do you feel a little responsible for that change?
If I can play a role, I think it's awesome. If I don't know about it's irresponsible. I think the brands are great. At the end of the day, to me, the brands have to be great brands.
Right.
That's it. They got to stand on their own. That's what's most important. I think the difference between today and back then is I think everyone thinks it's really easy.
Right.
Everyone, it's not, they're not loving it because they love the industry or they love the category or they love the product or they love the brand. And you need all those things. You got to love them all.
Mm-hmm.
They think, boy, if I just put my name on it, it's going to be successful. So I want to get in this space because Jay's doing it, because Puffy's doing
Right.
it, because Rick did it or Wayne. It's not how it works. You gotta love it. You gotta live it. You gotta breathe it every day.
Which Rick Ross does.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
But that's where it's being authentic. People are gonna see through you. We have. Someone told me this yesterday. How do I was asked about Bel Air is always being celebrated in the locker rooms, whether when the Rams won, when the Kansas City Chiefs won, when the Cubs won, then when the Mavs won. Like they celebrate our brand. But we're not the sponsor of the locker room.
Right.
So people want what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that to me is it's got to be authentic.
Well, listen, I think your authenticity has really rubbed off on so many people. And I think, just the way how you go about doing things and the way you've done things has really been a blessing to us all. I love the fact that you also share a lot of your positive thoughts, energy, advice to other entrepreneurs via your podcast. Are you going to continue to do?
I do some every week. So this past week was with who did I interview? Oh, Neek Bucks, up and coming artist. Another Autumn Marini, another up and coming artist. Baja Rodriguez, another up and coming artist. I think it's great. I think my goal is with these interviews is I think when you look at somebody and they're successful, you think they were always successful, and that's not the case.
Nope.
So what I want to focus on is the shit that we all went through to get there, because then I think it brings a little bit of reality to everybody. And if you work hard, you can get there.
And
you're going to go through. Correct. You're going to go through shit. You are. Bad stuff's going to happen. It happened for me. It's happened for everybody. You got to fight through it, and you'll get there.
Listen, it's always a pleasure. I can speak to you, for hours.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you
once again
to the Deacons.
To the Deacons.
To you.
Yes,
to you. To you, the Deacon. Cheers.
Cheers. So smooth.
Isn't it nice?
Very nice. Like you almost don't even want to chase it.
And that's the compliment.
Yeah.
It's so good. But you can do the.
You know what I do? I do an old fashioned.
Yeah. Oh God, it's amazing. You can do the penicillin. We're bringing that back. The penicillin you can do on the rocks. You can do. I like. As strange as it sounds, I like. My own version of like a margarita, but instead of tequila, using this because it's got that smokiness.
Right.
It's different, and so I want that to come through. But
weird question, possibly. Are you gonna possibly come out with a bigger bottle, or do you want to keep it that way? How does that work?
Well, we're gonna do. If anything, this is expensive. we're going to go up in price, meaning I want to do higher end offerings, something completely unique but higher end.
So like sort of in the fashion of bamboo, where you have
correct
that, and then you have the different, you have
exactly
the black bottle, the white bottle.
But we'll go up. We'll go up. We're working on some things for the future on higher end, but unique. I want it just like Bamboo XO and Bamboo Original. If you've ever tasted those, they're completely opposite.
Yes.
I continue to want to come out with products that taste different. And they need to taste different from their competition and then from each other.
Yes.
So I wanted people to have a unique experience.
Mr. Berish, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to come talk to me and connect over your amazing brands. Can you please give our audience a rundown of all the different brands that you do have with Southern?
We got oldest to youngest. We got Bel Air. And Bel Air includes the Black Bottle Rosé, our gold. And then on the little bit sweeter side, the Bel Air Luxe and Bel Air Luxe Rosé. And then that I call it a supermodel, Bel Air Blue. It just looks amazing. And then we've got Bamboo, original Bamboo XO, Bamboo Cream, which is forget lunch, forget dinner, just go straight to cream that you don't need to eat. We got McQueen and the Violet Fog, our gin. We just launched a new one called McQueen Ultraviolet Edition, which is purple. It changes colors when you mix it with citrus or tonic.
Wow.
And we got Vion, which competes in the cognac category, and now we got the DEACON.
Yes.
So a nice little family.
Beautiful
little family.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad I have them all.
We'll continue to feed you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks once again, brother. Hope to see you soon. You know this is home for you. Anytime you want to come through, anything you want to introduce, when we get to that superior version of the DEACON, I definitely want you to come
And once a
through
month
with that.
Cigars and DEACON.
Yes, we're going to work on that.
Done.
We're going to work on that, man.
I'll get Ross. We'll get Mr. Rizzio. We'll get everybody, all right?
Yes, that'll be amazing. You know what I mean? And we have great conversation with cigars and the DEACON.
Done.
For sure. Love you, brother.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.